Welcome back, everyone, to the World of Juice Hoops channel, and welcome back to another episode of the LA Lakers Flashback Rebuild here on NBA 2K22. This is Season 11, Episode 11. Hope you guys are excited. Let's get this started hot. I don't want to waste any time. I don't want to talk about any recap. I want to get right to the draft class. Let's go straight into it. I cannot wait any longer to see this draft class. Pull up the draft class now. 3, 2, 1. Spin that wheel. I hope you guys are having a great time. Let's see what draft class we're fighting for. It's an early one. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. We've pulled the 84 class. We've pulled the 96 class, and we just pulled the 2003 draft class, one of the greatest classes to ever exist in humanity. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Carmelo Anthony, Darko Milicic. I mean, it doesn't get better than that top 5, right? Wow. Okay, I am flabbergasted, and I don't say that lightly. I am flabbergasted that we just pulled 03. I've been waiting for this class since we started this video or this series, and now we finally get it. The 2003 class. This one has 975 downloads. Let's try this one out. I cannot believe we actually got it. And there he is, LeBron James, the #1 prospect, Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Jamal Wheeler. I don't know who that is. Who else we got in this class? We should have guys like Chris Kaman. We should have Mike Miller. Was he in this class, or is he a little bit later? He might be a little bit later. There's Luke Walton, Luke Ridnour. Where's Darko at? There's Nick Collison. Where's Darko? There's Darko. 44 rank? I don't know about that. I'd say Darko's a little bit better than that. This one doesn't have a whole lot of talent. Obviously, this is a top class for one reason and one reason only. Now, I do want to take a look at some other classes. Is there other classes that have a younger version? I don't really want LeBron with his big gangly beard when he was a rookie. We can change that as the years progress. But is there a draft class that doesn't have his beard? Is the younger version, I guess? This one has 100% accurate. I'll take that. 2,000 downloads. I'll take 100% accurate if you're gonna call it that. Okay, this one looks a little bit better, not in terms of the people, but okay. We got Wade. We got Kirk Heinrich. He wasn't in the other one. There's Bosh, Chris Kaman, David West. Okay, he wasn't in that one. There's Kyle Korver. Mo Williams, Willie Green. There's Luke Walton, Steve Blake. Okay, we might use this one. This one looks pretty. There's KP, Kendrick Perkins. Okay. Boris Diaw. All right, we certainly are gonna use this one. This one seems to be a little bit better. Matt Bonner, or Boner, if you want to say that. Okay, Leandro Barbosa. All right, we're using this one. We are using this one, but I am going to go in and edit LeBron James, not in terms of his attributes or anything. I just want to see if there's a younger version of LeBron, because I don't want him to be looking like he's looking. These are shoes, accessories, is that where it is? Hairstyle, okay, so we can get a shorter beard. Style 6 looks okay. Can I just get a different? Let's import a player DNA. Let's type in LeBron and see what comes up. So we'll type in, if it'll load for me. All right, here we go. We'll type in LeBron James, and we'll see if we can get a rookie version of LeBron in just in terms of what he looks like. We'll just type in LeBron, see what comes up. Okay, so we got 10 LeBron, we got 07, 09. Do we have a 2003? We got GOAT LeBron. We got there's a bunch of LeBrons. I'm not seeing like a 2003 LeBron current. There's a lot of LeBron. Why do you need a LeBron current? LeBron current's literally in the game already. Hall of Fame. Is there a high school one? Did I see? There's high school LeBron. Okay, we'll take a look at a couple of those. I want to check and see if there's anything else here. 2008, 15, 13, 09, 07. Okay, I'll check out the 07 one, but I'll also check out this high school LeBron. So let's do this. Import appearance and keep the attributes. Ooh, okay, that one doesn't look too bad. All right, I like that. We might keep that one. But let's go check out that 2007 one. And we'll see if that's any different, any better, and then we'll move on from there. And I'll do off, actually I can't do it off camera because it's going to be all season in one video. I was going to say I'll change the other guys off camera, but I guess I could do that and then cut it so you don't see it, because I was going to do that to Melo too. All right, let's check out the 2007 version of LeBron that they have. It has a decent amount of downloads. So we will do import appearance and keep attributes. All right, so this one looks about the same. It just doesn't have that sleeve that he had, or that sweatband. All right, I like that. I'll keep it. We will keep changes and keep going. So we don't want to affect the storyline. There he is, LeBron James. All right, you love to see it. And now I will go in through probably just Carmelo. And because I don't think they're going to have a younger version of Chris Bosh or Dwayne Wade or anything. Dwayne Wade's looked the same for 20 years. So I'll go in and I'll change Carmelo and make him have his cornrows and stuff. And then I'll be back to talk about the recap and stuff and see how this team is looking for the season, if we're a championship team and all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys after I get Carmelo all done. All right, so I got rookie Carmelo in there. He looked good now. He's got the cornrows and stuff. He's got the braids. So now that we are ready to go, let's take a look at what we're working with here. So to take a look at the rotation we got, or the lineup, we got Curry in his becoming a superstar. Kobe in his second season at an 86 overall. But then we got KD. We got Jerry Lucas in his rookie season playing power forward minutes. And then we got Evan Mobley, obviously, at center. So what we're going to do is, this is a good team. This is really, really good team. We're really only missing a power forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to draft LeBron James and then move KD to power forward, have LeBron play small forward. Then we'll have Curry, Kobe, LeBron, KD, and Evan Mobley. That's what the plan is. We are not going to be running an 8-man rotation throughout the season. We're going to run a 10-man rotation. That was only for the playoffs. So we can get Green some minutes, I guess. Actually, what does he play? He plays point guard. So we got a point guard, we got a center, shooting guard. Okay, we have no small forward play. So let's run an 11-man. Let's run an 11-man rotation. Not going to take too many minutes away from everybody, but we're running an 11-man rotation so Eddie Moore can get some minutes. Then we'll feel pretty good. I think this team is good no matter what happens. We're obviously a playoff team unless we get some nasty injuries. I guess that's the only thing that could derail us. Oh my God, this is the best year to pull the 2003 draft class. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 first round picks, 6 potential chances to get the first overall pick. And if not get the first overall pick, we have 6 potential trade ups to get to number 1. So we are going to have LeBron James on this team no matter what happens. It's just a matter of, are we going to get it organically or are we going to have to force it? So hopefully the Grizzlies are bad. Hopefully the Hawks are bad. Hopefully the Pistons are bad. Hopefully the Clippers are bad. I don't know about the Bucks or the Celtics. I think the Hawks might actually be pretty decent. I'm not 100% sure. As we look in the preseason stuff, oh, that's not looking good. The Grizzlies are preseason ranked up at the top ahead of us. So are the Clippers. I don't know about the Eastern Conference, but we'll have to wait and see as we get onto the season. But you guys know the roster. We saw it in the lineups. Kevin Durant's 25 years old. He's on the last year of his deal. Actually, does he have a player option? Does KD have a player option? I can't remember if I gave it to him. He does. He has a $47 million player option. I'm assuming he's going to accept that because it's $47 million. Then we're going to have to pay him again. Curry's got 2 years left on his deal. Evan Mobley is on the last year of his deal, but does he have a player option or is he on his rookie contract? Ooh, he's up after this year. No rookie contract. We should have the bird rights on him, so that's good. Or this might be the last year that we don't have the bird rights on him. Kobe obviously has his team option from being drafted because he's just a rookie, so we're good on Kobe. He's got 2 team options. So we're going to be paying him a lot of money, but we're going to be good there. And then obviously Jerry Lucas and stuff. So we're going to have to fill in a lot of bench players next season because we got a lot of guys on their 1-year deals, although we got a couple guys on the rookie deals. I think Desumu's up for unrestricted, I think. Yeah, he might be unrestricted after this season, so that's going to be interesting to see what we do with him. We might have to trade him. Maybe get another asset for him or something. Somebody on a little bit of a longer contract. But we're sitting pretty good, especially if we can add LeBron James to this lineup. We're going to be looking real good. But with all that being said, the draft class has been picked. It couldn't have gone better. Getting that draft class is just absolutely amazing. But it's time to go to halfway to the season, to the All-Star draft, and see how this team is doing for the first part of it. Hope you guys are excited. If you are, smash that like button. I can't believe we got 2003. I'm so excited. We can't do better than what we've gotten. We've literally gotten the 3 best classes of all time, except for like Magic and Larry Bird. But oh my God, we finally get LeBron James in this franchise. I've been waiting forever, and we finally get him. So I can't wait to get there. Let's accelerate the process, and let's simulate to the All-Star Draft. I'll see you guys there. All right, we sit at February 8th. The All-Star Draft is upon us, and we are sitting as a team 43-11. I knew this would be a very good season just based on the team that we've put together right now. Evan Mobley did get hurt for a couple of weeks. He's sitting there on the reserves now. He'll be back, though. It's not anything crazy. But Kobe, Curry, Kevin, I mean, they're just absolutely playing crazy. Jared Lucas is also playing really well. So let's take a look at the stats for the first half of the season. Kevin Durant leading the team in scoring. Now, Curry did get hurt for a couple of weeks, so that kind of hurt his production, hurt his scoring. But Kevin Durant doing his thing, averaging 23 points per game, basically 8 rebounds and 8 assists. Then you got Curry doing his thing, not averaging 10 assists for the first time, I think, in his career. Maybe he'll bump that up because he was injured, but actually the first year he didn't average, or first couple of years he didn't average 10 assists, but he's been doing it for 3 straight years now, and maybe now that he's back from his injury, he'll start averaging. Kobe definitely bumped up his scoring. He's starting to get the ball a little bit more. He's up to an 88 overall. Evan Mobley doing really well, holding it down in the paint, even though he is injured. Then you got Otis Thorpe, very good role player. Otis Sumu having a really good season, but I might trade him because he is on the last year of his deal, and he's probably going to want a lot of money that we're not going to be able to bring back. So we might trade him just to get his value. Then you got Gail Goodrich, who is probably could do a little bit more in his rookie season, but he's playing behind Ayo Dosunmu, remember. So Jerry Lucas also playing really well. Then you got Torian Green playing good. Eddie Moore is doing okay, averaging a lot more points, but he didn't really play much in the first season. Then you got Jermaine O'Neal, who's not really averaging crazy amount of points. I don't know how long he's been starting in place of Evan Mobley, but he's not really doing anything crazy. Stats around the entire league. Chris Webber now in the Raptors, still leading the league in scoring. Then you got Rick Barry as a rookie. Rick Barry as a rookie came in averaging 27. Maybe we should have took him. Although he wouldn't be averaging 27 on our team. Jalen Green. Then you got Stephon Marbury. Cade Cunningham top 5. Then you got Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, who also got a max extension in the offseason. So the Nuggets are paying James Harden and Charles Barkley. They cannot have any money to pay anybody else. That's crazy. I didn't realize they gave them both max extensions. Super maxes for both of them. AI on the Rockets. Blake Griffin still playing really well. Then you got Allen Houston averaging about 25 points per game. Love to see that. Kevin Durant's 14th, Curry's 16th. Okay, Bob Boozer's kind of cooled down a little bit in his career. He has been in the league for 12 seasons now, so he's still averaging over 20 points. I mean, he's been dominant for a decade. Then you got 3 straight Pelicans here. The Pelicans have a nasty team. Do we have one of their picks? Do we have one of the Pelican picks? I don't think we do. No, we have a Clipper, a Hawk. Okay, we don't have any Pelicans picks, which is good because I think the Pelicans might be pretty decent. What are they sitting at? They're sitting... Okay, they're not doing that great, but, I mean... They got 3 straight scores. That's pretty good. The All-Star Draft, it's Team Chris and Team Kevin. Team Kevin Durant, Chris Webber. That's what we figured it would be. Oh, I don't want to pick anybody. Auto draft, and we do get the starters here. Kevin Durant drafted Penny Hardaway, James Harden, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Bob Boozer. And then Steph Curry, Cade, Mike Conley, Evan Mobley, Dave DeBusschere, Charles Barkley, and John Havlicek peeking his eyes out over there. So Kevin Durant took both of his teammates on the team. You got to respect that. So we got 3 All-Stars, ladies and gentlemen, 3 All-Stars. And then Team Chris Webber takes Chris Paul, Wilt Chamberlain, Blake Griffin, Jalen Green, and then Vin Baker, Stephon Marbury, Jamal Mashburn, Allen Houston, Rick Barry, Fred Newman, and Nate Thurman. Pretty good teams. Pretty good teams. But if we go into the trade finder and we explore some options for Dosunmu, he's not making a ton of money. He is restricted, it says there. But what could we get for him? Because I don't think we're going to bring him back. We got Tyreek Evans and Alondo Tucker. Okay, that could be interesting. I wouldn't hate that. Then we go a little bit further. Gerald Green, Byron Russell, Bones Highland. I'm not really looking for draft picks. Although if they're going to give me a draft pick, I wouldn't necessarily say goodbye to it. But this Tyreek Evans one is very intriguing to me. They're both around the same, they are the same age. Tyreek is getting a little bit more money than I would like. But having a nice scorer off the bench, the wing position, could help us. Now, let me go to the rotation. So we got Curry. Who's our backup point guard after that? We don't really have another backup point guard. Okay, so maybe we don't trade Dosunmu because we have enough wing play. Right, do we? Actually, we don't have enough. We're kind of weak at the wing. We're kind of weak at the wing position, if we're being honest. I mean, we got a 73. Curtis Cotton is our best backup small forward. Then we'd be going to Torian Green as our backup point guard. Are we okay with that? I mean, he can shoot threes and shoot the mid-range just about as good as Dosunmu and Curry can. Well, not Curry. Curry's different. He's built different. But would the small forward position be the move? Trading Dosunmu, is that a good idea or not? I know he's restricted. Let's go to the Sixers and see just what the situation's looking like. So they already have Penny, so he'd be a backup he'd be a backup point guard on their team, or he could be the starting shooting guard ahead of Chris Duarte. Actually, he might be a backup in both situations. Tyreek Evans, unrestricted, but he's on a 2-year contract. Unrestricted, but on a 2-year contract. Is it worth trading for Tyreek Evans? So we could do this straight up. Ayo Dosunmu for Tyreek Evans. We'd also be getting a 2nd-round pick in 2020 or 2033. I don't really know what we should do here. I think getting a backup wing. I know he's expensive, and I hate that he's so expensive, but I think Dosunmu is going to be expensive too, right? Because he is restricted, but somebody's going to offer him a decent contract, and we're going to have to match it if we want to bring him back. So that's why I'm kind of worried that he's going to be expensive. So no matter what, we're going to have to pay somebody some money. So why not have it be Tyreek Evans who can come off and get us some buckets as a wing? I think that might work. The Lakers are over the salary cap. We would acquire $10 million more. Okay, we can add a trade exception, and we can make that trade happen. We just traded Ayo Dosunmu to the 76ers. I'll go back and make him a shooting guard, just for the sake of hopefully helping him maybe get a starting spot. So he is 81 overall right now. We'll go to his vitals. I hate seeing him go, but we'll make him back to what his original position was, and that's shooting guard, and that helps him a little bit maybe. But he's not starting over Penny, so he has a better shot of starting over Chris Duarte if he plays well, so that'll help him out. And then for us, we bring in Tyreek Evans, who is a good scorer, can get some buckets off the bench, can also play some shooting guard if we really need him to, but we probably don't need him to. And now what's the rotation looking like? So with Ayo Dosunmu gone, that means Otis Thorpe and now Tyreek is here. Goodrich. Alondo Tucker also jumps into things. I don't know if I want Alondo Tucker in thing, but how is he playing on the Sixers? He's not really getting a lot of time, but he did average double figures 2 seasons in the Spurs and Golden State, and he averaged double. Okay, this guy doesn't seem too bad, but this is also back when the league wasn't that great, so maybe now this is kind of what he is. I don't know. We'll keep him on for the season. I think it was a decent move. I guess we'll find out at the end of the season, see what happens, but let's him into the end of the season, into the awards, and we'll see how this team finishes the year. And the season is wraps. We finished the year as the 1 seed. We went wire to wire, 1 seed. Chris Webber wins MVP, his first of his career, I'm pretty sure, without taking a single 3-pointer, wins MVP. Impressive. About 30 points. Billy Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year on the Jazz. Good for him, averaging double-double. Doug West is your 6th man of the year. Will Chamberlain, another DPOY. I don't know how he does it, but he is a monster. James Bouknight is the most improved player, averaging 16. What did he go up from? Wow. So he must have been starting this year for OKC, because he went from 9.2 to 16. That's crazy. Jamal Mosley wins Coach of the Year, and David Powell wins Executive of the Year. I don't know how we didn't win Executive of the Year. We keep getting robbed. Here is your All-NBA first team: Cade Cunningham, Chris Paul, Chris Webber, Charles Barkley, and Akeem Olajuwon. Second team is Marbury, Conley, Kevin Durant, who you may notice right there on the contract has 4 years, $186 million. We offered him an extension at the deadline, the contract extension deadline. I paid him a supermax, or not a supermax, but a max contract. So we extended Kevin Durant for 4 more seasons, which is what I really wanted to do. Billy Cunningham and Wilt Chamberlain as well. Then the third team is Jalen Green, Michael Jordan, Bob Boozer, Rick Barry, and Nate Thurman. Here's your defensive team. There's the first team. There is the second team, all-rookie team. There's the second team. So we didn't get an all-rookie player, but that's okay. Don't really care about all-rookie players. Let's go take a look at how the team finished the season. So we saw some good numbers from everybody during the halfway point, but Kevin Durant finishes the year averaging some really good numbers. And Curry did get hurt again a little bit later in the season, so that's why his numbers are a little bit down. And he doesn't average 10 assists. Kobe bumped his numbers up a little bit. Love to see that from Kobe at an 88 overall. Evan Mobley playing really well, averaging another double-double. Otis Thorpe is doing really well. Gail Goodrich playing okay. Tyreek came over from Philly and bumped up his scoring a little bit. I think that was a good move. I'm comfortable with the move, having Tyreek here, although he is making a lot of money. Jerry Lucas played okay. And Alondo Tucker bumped up his scoring as well. He had like 3.9, now he's got 4.1. Let's take a look at the Sixers really quick before we check the rest of the league and see how Dosunmu went. So Dosunmu got hurt. 4 to 6 weeks with a broken leg. That sucks. He got 12.9. I don't think he started. I think Duarte actually, I don't know, because Duarte is only averaging about 9, and Dosunmu had about 13. So maybe Dosunmu did get the start. Good for him. I'm glad that he got some starting minutes in Philly. Did Philly make the playoffs? They're the 5 seed, so we might see him in the finals if they make it. That'd be interesting. And Chris Webber, even injured with the flu, took home another scoring title. He's one of the best scorers in the league. In league history, probably. Then you got Cade, Marbury, Jalen Green, Rick Barry, Blake Griffin, Harden, and Barkley. They better hope these guys continue to score, because they are in the hole. 250 and 195. I mean, Harden's was in the 200s as well, but a year's already gone off the contract. That is a lot of money. That's a lot of M's for Barkley and Harden. They are going to be in the hole if they don't. If one of these guys gets like hurt or something, they are going to be in trouble. These are the kind of contracts you give out when you want to win a championship. So hopefully the Nuggets can get to the finals. The rebound leader was Charles Barkley, and the assist leader was Sun from the Raptors, averaging about 10 assists per game. Curry was in third. All right, interesting. That's how the league finishes out the season. The play-in is all done. We are taking on the Golden State Warriors in round 1. They have Ty Lawson, Ray Allen, Jonathan Kuminga, Cal Ramsey, and Jordan Hill. Very solid team. Very good team, but I think we have just a little bit of a better team. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Game 1 is a Laker dub. Game 2 is a Warrior win. Game 3 is a Warrior win. 4 is a Laker win. There's a Laker win in game 5. And we take it in 6. All right. You love to see it. Now we're going up against that Denver team. Harden, Barkley. They also have Nick Van Exel, Lucas Torres, and Aaron Gray as their other 3 players behind Harden and Barkley. They beat the Pelicans 4-1. This is going to be a tough series for us. Game 1 is us. Game 2 is us. Game 3 is them. Game 4 is us. Game 5 is them. And game 6 is us. So it's taken us 6 games to get out of the first round and the second round, but we do beat the Denver Nuggets as well. Barkley at 25, 15, and 5, but Harden's just not a playoff player. We knew that going in to the series. Actually, he dropped 30 in that game, but 17 there. Then you had 37, 20. He's so inconsistent. He puts up great numbers and then has stinkers sometimes. So, I mean, Barkley was doing his thing, but not enough. And now we go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We got to find out who's getting out of that 7-game series. Milwaukee beats Miami. Okay. So we go on to take on the Thunder, who won the championship last year, if I'm not mistaken. Pat Bev, James Bouknight, the most improved player, averaging 16 points. Rodney Rogers, Vin Baker, and Marc Gasol. Really good team in terms of just a bunch of solid overall guys. I mean, that's a well put together team. Good defense, good scoring. Game 1 is a Laker victory. Game 2 is a Laker victory. Game 3 is a Laker victory. Game 4 is a Thunder win. And we take it in 5. All right, we are going to the finals. It's about time. And we're taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Who's on this Bucks team? John Stockton, Nicholas Blackwell, Antoine Walker, Bob Boozer. We've come up against Boozer again. If you guys don't remember, let's take a little trip down memory lane. League history, NBA history, past champions. We faced we faced a couple of years ago the Detroit Pistons. This was Bob Boozer's last year in Detroit. And this team was actually god-awful. It was just Bob Boozer and a bunch of 70 overalls, if you guys remember. And he took it. He took it, and they beat us in 6. He carried them. So now, wow, okay, so we are back in the finals. We've been in the finals. This is our 3rd appearance in the NBA Finals. We've only won 1 championship. We're 1 for 2 right now. Can we make it 2 for 3? Game 1 against Boozer is a Laker victory. Game 2 is a Laker victory. Game 3 is a Boozer victory. There we go. There we go. 3-1 lead. Bob Boozer's kind of selling. Bob Boozer is kind of selling. Look at these points. Look at these points. Boozer's got 22 and 11. Then he's got 13 and 13. Then he put up 19. Oh, come on, Bob. You got to be better than that. Blackwell's carrying you, boys. Oh, I'm so excited. This could be our 2nd championship. This could be our 2nd championship in, what, 5 seasons? Oh, we're off to the races. We're out of the gates strong. Boozer's trying to fight back, but I don't think it's going to be coming. I think this could be a blowout. Oh, baby. Do I smell a blowout coming? Not really a blowout, but... All right, we got 49 seconds. I'm jumping in because we get to see some celebrations. The 2nd time that we get to see some celebrations here in LA. We're going to win our 2nd NBA championship of the franchise, of the series. I'm so happy we finally get back here. We've had heartbreaking losses in the playoffs, and now we finally get back to the NBA Finals, our 3rd year in the Finals, and we're 2 for 3. I'm so excited. We're going to pop one with Gail Goodrich. I probably should have taken that with Curry, if we're being honest. 30 seconds left. Stockton has kind of fallen off in terms of scoring the ball. He used to be one of the best scorers in the league, which is weird because he's John Stockton, but good defense from Otis Thorpe there. All right, I'm popping one with Curry. I don't care. Stockton can guard me all he wants. I'm taking it with Curry. Can't hit it. All right, I need to do a better release there, but we're going to get a big-time W. Doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of messing around now. We get the bench guys in, and we are going to walk away with a big old fat W in the NBA Finals. I'm so excited. We get to do it in the Staples Center. I know it's the Bitcoin Arena or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is, but it's always going to be the Staples Center for me. So there it is, 116-96, and the Lakers are world champions for the second time in this series. Thank you, baby Jesus. It finally happened again. All right. I was wondering if it was ever going to happen. Yes, that's right. We did it. I think our coach's name is Jamal Mosley. Is that right? I don't remember what his name is. I didn't hire him. And there's KD. He was in the street, not the street clothes, but in the warm-up stuff because he didn't really need to do anything else. He's probably going to get another MVP. Jerry Lucas excited. His rookie season, he gets a championship. Look at that. Oh, and I feel bad for Ayo Dosunmu now. I feel bad that Dosunmu doesn't get a championship. We might give him one anyway. We might send him one, ship him one, because he was here for half the season. And he was a valuable asset. So we may ship. Even though it won't be official on his resume, we might ship him a championship ring. Good job, boys. You did a good thing. And, hey, Tyreke Evans gets a championship, so good for him. He was on a struggling Sixers team that didn't even get out of the first round, I don't think. All right. Hold up that Larry O'Brien. There it is, boys. Where's KD at? Why is Otis Thorpe and Tyreke Evans in front of him?
You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
Oh, it's Curry for Finals MVP. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I respect Curry for getting a Finals MVP. All right. Yeah. You deserve it. He put up 27 and 8 in the final game. Evan Mobley had 22 and 15. Durant had 21, 13 and 4. So he probably could have had Finals MVP if he wanted it. 15 and 11 from Thorpe. 12 and 5 for Kobe. Kobe's first ring. Kobe's first ring. I forgot Kobe's on the team. Kobe's first ring. And Tyreke Evans off the bench. 5 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Hey, that's solid numbers, man. That's solid numbers in 20 minutes for a backup wing. I'll take it. But we are going to do it. We finally defeated Bob Boozer. I don't care if he's past his prime and he's 12 years in the league and he's old and washed now. We finally dethroned our demons, which is Bob Boozer. And it only goes up from here, ladies and gentlemen. It only goes up from here. Because we are now in the most exciting part of every video, which is... Should we increase the luxury tax by 10%? No, we'll just reject everything. Keep everything the same. But now we are in the most important and most exciting part of every video, which is the draft. And we have a lot of picks and a lot of chances at the first overall pick. So let's get right into the lottery. The Spurs are up first. And, oh, we move back. The Spurs have jumped in the top 4. So we get the 14th overall pick. Thanks, Detroit. Thanks for giving me that horrible pick. And the Spurs from 14 jump all the way to the top 4. Good for the Spurs, I guess. And we don't make any moves there. So we have 14 and 12. And we come up with another pick. And we keep that pick as well. So we have 11. All right, we're definitely going to have to make some moves up to number 1. Because it looks like the lottery's not very kind to us. The Bulls, now the Rockets have the best odds, and they jump up to the top 4. So we know 2 top 4 teams, Spurs and the Rockets. It's the Magic and then the Nets. And now we go to the Hornets, and they jump up. We know 3 of the 4 teams. Pacers get unlucky. Now we get the Kings, and they keep that pick. All right. Then you get the Suns. And the Suns jump up. We know all 4 teams, ladies and gentlemen. We know all 4 teams. The Knicks have 5. Now the Suns. The Suns jump the Spurs. Are the Suns get the number 1 pick? That'd be crazy. Here we go. Oh, they fall to 3. Their rise to the top stops at 3. Now we got the Hornets and the Rockets take 2. So the Charlotte Hornets take number 1 in the lottery. We have pick 11, 12, 14, 16, 23, and 28. We are going to have to make some big old moves if we want to do anything. Oh, it's Sebastian Graham, not Jamal Mosley. Okay. I guess we'll keep him around. He's not doing anything bad. I mean, he did just win a second NBA championship. We'll simulate to the draft. Let's go talk to the Charlotte Hornets. Proposed trade, pick Charlotte Hornets, number 1 overall pick. We've got picks. We got picks aplenty. There's 1. There's 2. There's not a second round pick. There is 3. How's 3 first round picks? Here's another one. Here is 12. Yeah, they don't like it. They don't like it. I'll give you 2036. And they did it. We have the number 1 overall pick. And I was able to keep number 11. So we have number 11 as well. And we have pick 29. I guess that doesn't really matter. I might trade that. What can I get for the second round? I can't get anything. Nobody wants pick 29 in the second round. But we have pick 1. Everybody knows who we're drafting with pick 1. It is glaringly obvious. We're not going to take any trades. Choose prospect. LeBron James. Welcome to LA. With the first pick in the 2032 NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select LeBron James from St. Vincent St. Mary's High School. He considers himself quite adept at judging talent, but not as quite as engaging in players' potential. His potential is second to none. Yeah, it better be second to none. He's LeBron freaking James. The Rockets draft Carmelo Anthony with the 2nd overall pick. Okay. He was the consensus number 1. I don't know what they were thinking. The Phoenix Suns take Dwayne Wade. That looks disgusting, but whatever. The Spurs, they take Kirk Heinrich. Ooh, top 5 for Kirk? Okay. Interesting. The Knicks take Josh Howard out of Wake Forest. Good for them. Kyle Korver goes to the Kings with the 6th pick. Chris Kaman to the Pacers, big-time center. I was hoping Bosch would fall to us. We didn't get that lucky. He goes to the Nets at 8, or at 9, excuse me. Or is it 8? It's at 8, excuse me. Excuse me again. Too many excuse me. Whatever. 9 goes to the Magic, or 9 goes, TJ4 goes to the Magic. Kendrick Perkins, so K-Perk didn't even fall to us. So who do we take at 11? We got David West, Mo Williams, Keith Boggins, Luke Walton, Steve Blake. I think the Lakers even took Steve Blake. We could take Darko. David West is All-NBA. Jameer Nelson, Morris Peterson, Jamal Crawford would be interesting. Kenneth Faried for Luke Walton. All right, whatever. Michael Petrus is Danilo Gallinari. That wouldn't be too bad. Travis Outlaw, Bruce Bowen, Dante Jones is Otto Porter. What's Darko? Where's Darko at? Boris Diaw, Derek Favors, Nick Collison is Charles Oakley. That's not too bad. There's some decent comparisons here. Zaza Pachulia is Manute Bol. There's Darko. He's Greg Monroe. I mean, I feel like we gotta take Darko, right? For the memes, we gotta take Darko. Come on, it's the memes. You gotta do it for the memes. He slid down this far in the draft. You can't believe it? A potential all-star? I don't know about that. This guy might not be the greatest judge of talent after all. All right, we don't have to sim to user pick because we got to sim to the end of the draft. We took our 2 players. LeBron James comes in the league at an 84. I'm going to change his age. I didn't realize he was 33 years old. I'll change it back to whatever he was when he got drafted. I think it was 18. And then I'll change Melo's age as well. Those are the 2 guys that I adjusted their pictures and stuff, so it must have took their ages as well. That's all right. I'll change it. It's not a big deal. And then Kirk Heinrich comes in at 79. Okay, what does Darko end up being? Darko's a 73. All right, so hopefully he develops. I don't know what's his potential looking like. Darko potential. He's got a C potential. He's gonna be a bust. He's gonna be a bust, but it's a meme pick. We had to take him. I'm happy with it. I'm just happy we got LeBron James. We also got John Brown, but we're not gonna draft because he has 46 freaking overall. We are going to sign those 2 guys, and now we get to team player options. Kobe accepts his, Jermaine O'Neal accepts his, and Eddie Moore accepts his. So we get those guys back. Mike Conley declined his player option, Vin Baker declined his, and Marcus Saul declined his. All right, qualifying offers. We will offer Evan Mobley, but I think somebody's going to offer him a contract, so we'll just have to match whatever they offer him. We have a bunch of negative money, so we aren't going to be able to afford anybody on the roster. But we have our guys. We've got Kevin Durant. We've got LeBron James. I'm going to actually do the switch now to make Kevin Durant a power forward, small forward. Power forward, small forward so that he sits at the power forward position, 95 overall. Then you got LeBron starting day one at small forward. Look at this rotation. I mean, look at this lineup. We got Curry, Kobe, LeBron, Kevin Durant, and Jermaine O'Neal because we lost Evan Mobley. Well, we'll have Evan Mobley Black because we're going to match whatever contract he gets because he's restricted for us. So let me go quickly and change his age. I could do it just easily, but I'm just going to do it. At least he's wearing 23. That's good. But actually, I'll just do it from here since he has no age. Quick edit. Edit the age, and we'll knock it down to 19. Confirm changes. And what team did Melo get drafted by? Melo got drafted by the Rockets, right? He did. All right. 35. Melo was not 35 years old when he got drafted, so we'll knock him down to 20 since he went to college for a season. So we'll knock him down to 20, and then there we go. Everybody's back fixed. This team is looking good. Let's just simulate to when somebody's going to get offered a contract. Jackie McLeod, we're going to decline because I don't really care. I am going to do the renounce the rights on you, renounce the rights on you, renounce the rights on you. We could renounce the rights on Otis Thorpe. We don't really need Otis Thorpe anymore, but I'll keep him around just in case something crazy happens. Evan Mobley's prepared to accept an offer. We knew that was going to happen. 4 years, 156. Wow, okay. We are going to match it. We kind of have to match it. So where did some of the big-time players go? So Cade Cunningham stays on the Spurs? Yeah, stays on the Spurs. I think he was restricted. So was Jalen Green. Evan Mobley stays with the Lakers. That's good. Vin Baker stays with the Thunder. Okay. I thought he might leave. Jalen Suggs stays with Portland. Marc Gasol headed to the Cavaliers. Whoa, they must have paid him a bag. They did. 4 for $150. Then you got Josh Giddey staying with the Timberwolves. Scotty Barnes stays with the Heat. He was restricted. A lot of these guys in the same draft class are restricted, so they're staying with their same teams. Nothing crazy's happened just yet, except for that Marc Gasol thing. That was pretty crazy. I'm waiting to see if Otis Thorpe gets offered a contract because we might need to match it if he's not. Is he not? He's not restricted. Did Otis Thorpe take a contract? He got signed by the Rockets. Okay, so that's okay. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I messed that up and thought he was restricted, but he wasn't restricted. He was just we had the bird rights on him is what it was. So I don't think that we need to offer anybody else. I don't think we can offer anybody else. We need to probably make... Can you play point guard? How's your playmaker? See, playmate. I mean, Gail Goodrich would be better playmaker than, or better point guard as a backup. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys on the roster. We do need to get a backup point guard. So let's go 2 point guards. Who's a really cheap point guard who's good? Probably not going to find anybody that's that great. This guy, Lamar Anthony, doesn't seem too bad. We can offer him our mid-level exception. And if we could get... We still have the bird rights on anybody? I could have sworn we had Jonas Jerkbo or Jerekbo, whatever his name is. Maybe we need to get another inside guy. This guy, Bert Kerr, we could offer him a minimum contract. He doesn't seem too bad. And then this guy, Tommy Gordon, we can offer him a minimum contract as well. I guess we'll renounce the rights on Jerekbo. Did we sign those guys? We signed Tommy Gordon. All right, what's the team looking like now? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 players on the roster, which is the minimum that we need. And this lineup is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Let's go to player progression and find out how everybody did. Kevin Durant actually dropped one, so he's regressing. Maybe that's because I moved him to power forward, but also Curry's regressing, so that's not promising. I don't like the fact that they're regressing, although Mobley's up to a 92 and Kobe's up 5 to a 91. LeBron's an 84, obviously, because that's what he came in as. Gail Goodrich's up 4 to an 83. That's good to see. Jerry Lucas doesn't move, which isn't surprising. Jermaine O'Neal's up to an 80. I like to see that. I don't like the fact... I'm kind of scared that these two guys are regressing. Now, this one might just be because we moved into power forward, but this one's a little scary. He's 27, and he just regressed. I'm kind of terrified now. But this was the best video. This is like the best season ever. Absolutely the best season ever, because we won an NBA championship, and we drafted LeBron James the #1 overall pick. So, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Let's take a quick look, a quick peek to end the episode with what our rotation is going to look like. So Curry at point guard, Kobe at shooting guard, LeBron at small forward, Kevin Durant at power forward, Evan Mobley at center, Gail Goodrich as the 6th man. This team is disgusting. This team could go 82-0 if we wanted to. I don't know if we will. LeBron's only going to get better. Kobe's only going to get better. We are set. We are absolutely set. I am so excited to record the next episode because I want to see how good the LeBron does in his rookie season. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a jam-packed episode. It was the craziest episode we've ever done. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Make sure to check out the main channel link down below in the description if you want to go check out the Madden stuff that I do as well. But other than that, I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.